Eala set for top-tier tilts in Qatar, Dubai after Abu Dhabi. Manila, Philippines. Eala is scheduled for a hectic February with the Abu Dhabi Open just the beginning of a WTA Tour Middle Eastern swing. Apart from her Abu Dhabi tilt, Eala is also set to compete at the Qatar Open and Dubai Tennis Championships, where she is listed as a qualifier. The Qatar Open is set from February 8th to 14th, while the Dubai Tennis Championships will take place from February 15th to 21st. Besides the 20-year-old Eala, defending champion Amanda Anisimova leads Qatar's player list with Paula Badosa, Coco Gauff, Elena Rybakina, Arina Sabalenka, Iga Swiatek, Clara Tauson, Emma Raducanu, Ekaterina Alexandrova, Yelena Ostapenko, and Jasmine Paolini. Defending champion Mira Andreeva, meanwhile, headlines the Dubai Championship. The Filipino tennis ace continues her Abu Dhabi Open campaign against Belarusian Alexandra Sasnovich in the round of 16 on Wednesday night, Philippine time. In doubles, Eala is playing with Janice Chen for the first time, advancing to the quarterfinal after fending off Leylah Fernandez of Canada and decorated French netter Kristina Mladenovic in 3 sets, 7-5, 3-6, 10-6. Rising from Manila to the Middle East, Eala's next big leap. If there's one name reverberating through the global tennis circuit this February, it's Alexander Eala, the 20-year-old Filipino sensation whose journey from a promising junior to a true contender on the WTA Tour is now capturing headlines across continents. After a thrilling stint at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, where she showcased maturity, skill, and champion-level composure, Eala is gearing up for an even tougher test ahead, taking on the elite WTA 1000 fields in Qatar and Dubai. In the world of professional tennis, a year's schedule is a fascinating rhythm of ambition, endurance, travel, and adaptation. For Eala, this February may well be one of the most defining chapters of her young career. Abu Dhabi, a launchpad for greatness. Before we look ahead, let's rewind to the dramatic start of Eala's Middle East swing in Abu Dhabi, a tournament that served as both a proving ground and a catalyst for what's to come. At the WTA 500 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, Eala faced a stacked field of top-tier competitors. Hey, even winning a match is like earning a badge among the elite. Yet she did just that, opening her campaign with a commanding straight-sets victory, 6-4, 6-3, against Zeynep Sonmez and advancing into the round of 16. This was no small feat. Eala's victory wasn't just about scores. It was marked by poise, tactical maturity, and mental resilience. Match after match, rally after rally, the Filipina star looked every bit the rising contender the world has been talking about. More than just advancing rounds, Eala's performance earned something even more valuable, confidence. As she herself has noted, every match at this level is another step toward growth, toward understanding the game's elite pace, the psychological demands, and the pressure that comes with competing against seasoned pros. And from Abu Dhabi, her story veers into even bolder territory. The Middle East swing, Qatar and Dubai. Qatar, where the best meet. Next on the calendar is the Qatar Total Energies Open in Doha, one of the most prestigious stops on the WTA Tour and classified as a WTA 1000 event. Here's why this matters. Elite competition, only the world's top players typically enter WTA 1000 events, making Doha a battleground for championship pedigree and ranking points. Ranking stakes, a deep run in Qatar could significantly boost Eala's WTA ranking, crucial for seeding and entry into future majors. Experience under pressure. This level of competition tests not just physical talent but also strategic acuity and mental resilience, traits that separate eventual Grand Slam champions from the pack. For Eala, stepping onto Qatar's hard courts means elevating her game yet again, learning not just to compete with top opposition but to contend. Dubai, the glamour and the grind. Following Qatar, the tour heads to Dubai, another WTA 1000 stop steeped in history and fierce competition. Dubai is where legends have clashed, rivalries have been forged, and careers have been catalyzed. For Eala, it's an invitation to measure her growth against some of the world's most established champions. Imagine it, stadium lights, roaring crowds, and every point a battle not just of blades of grass or angles on a hard court, but wills. For a young competitor like Eala, these tournaments are more than mere matches, they are classrooms for greatness. A career on the rise. Eala's story isn't simply about one swing or one year. It's about a trajectory of continuous ascent. She started her 2026 campaign with a career-best world ranking around number 45, a milestone that places her ahead of many veterans on tour. This ascent reflects a breakout season in 2025, including deep runs in high-caliber events, a historic Philippine Women's Open appearance on home soil, multiple achievements that have rewritten national tennis history. But perhaps most importantly, it reflects a young athlete unafraid to embrace challenge, experiment fearlessly, and absorb every lesson from victory and defeat alike. This mindset is what separates champions from contenders. More than a player, a cultural icon. For the Philippines, a nation with a deep sporting heart, Eala embodies more than athletic prowess. She symbolizes ambition beyond boundaries, a new generation of global Filipino athletes, a message to young dreamers everywhere. When Eala walks onto a court, whether in Abu Dhabi, Doha, or Dubai, she carries not just rackets and gear, but a collective spirit. A spirit that says, from the tropical courts of Asia to the world's biggest arenas, potential knows no borders. And for young tennis players watching her journey, Eala's story is validation. Persistence pays, boundaries are challenges to conquer. And tennis, like all artful sports, rewards bravery. Looking ahead, what's next? After Qatar and Dubai, Eala's schedule is likely to include other key events on the tour, and each will be another proving ground. She'll face different surfaces, styles, and strategies, a true test of all-around skill. She'll meet opponents who challenge her physically and mentally, forcing constant evolution. She'll learn from both wins and setbacks, the true foundations of championship growth. Through it all, one thing remains constant: her hunger to improve. And that's the spirit that separates the merely talented from the truly exceptional. Final thoughts. Eala's journey from Manila's courts to the elite arenas of the Middle East is more than a sporting narrative. It's a testament to the power of dedication, courage, and vision. As she transitions from Abu Dhabi's WTA 500 battles to the heart of Qatar and Dubai's WTA 1000 showdowns, she's not just chasing titles, she's crafting a legacy. No matter what the scoreboards read weeks from now, one thing is already clear: Eala's story is only beginning, and the world is watching with admiration and anticipation.